Welcome to the ESL Institute podcast, the podcast that is helping adult English learners across America speak, read, write, and live with greater confidence every single day. In each podcast episode, we explore the topics that matter most to you as an English learner, from pronunciation and vocabulary to workplace communication and American culture, to emotional intelligence, community life, health, real estate, and so much more. Our podcast was built on one belief: that adult learners deserve rich, real, and respectful educational content. Content that treats you as the intelligent, capable person you already are. Whether you are brand new to English, working to improve your skills for a better job, or building the life you imagined when you came to this country, every episode is designed for you. So listen on your way to work. Listen at home. Listen again. Because every time you listen, you are one step closer to the fluent, confident English speaker you are becoming. Free adult ESL classes are available at community colleges and adult schools near you. This podcast is your classroom without walls. This is the ESL Institute podcast, brought to you by Sersea Podcasts, a network of educational podcasts for English learners. Let's begin.
Building resilience. Never give up. Learning a new language is one of the most challenging things a human being can do. There will be times when you feel frustrated, confused, embarrassed, or hopeless. These feelings are normal and temporary. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks, keep going when things are hard, and grow stronger through difficulty. This episode will help you understand what resilience is, why it matters, and how to build it so that nothing can stop your progress. Article: When English Feels Impossible, the Story of Resilience. Ahmed came to the United States from Somalia at the age of 38. He had been a civil engineer in his home country, but in America, his credentials were not recognized. He enrolled in English classes and felt, for the first time in his adult life, like a beginner, fumbling with words that children seem to handle easily. He felt ashamed. "I cried in my car after my first class," he admitted years later. "I was an educated man, and I could not say I need help correctly." But Ahmed did not quit. He told himself, "You learned engineering. You can learn this." He practiced every day, listened to American radio during his commute, made friends with his American neighbors, and asked endless questions. 5 years after that first humiliating class, Ahmed passed his engineering certification exam in English and was hired by a construction firm. He now supervises a team of 20 people. Resilience is not the absence of failure. It is the refusal to let failure be final. Research on resilient people reveals several common patterns. They reframe challenges as learning opportunities rather than signs of incompetence. They maintain connections to people who support and encourage them. They take care of their physical health. Sleep, exercise, and nutrition fuel the brain and the emotions. And they keep a long view. Today's struggle is tomorrow's strength. For language learners specifically, resilience means accepting imperfection. Your English will never be perfect. No one's is. But imperfect English that communicates is infinitely more valuable than perfect silence. Speak, make mistakes, learn and speak again. Every stumble is a step forward in disguise. The only language learners who fail are those who stop. Key vocabulary. Resilience. The ability to recover quickly from difficulties and keep moving forward. Her resilience allowed her to continue studying English even after many mistakes. Setback. A problem or difficulty that slows down your progress. Failing his first English test was a setback, but he studied harder and passed the next one. Perseverance. The quality of continuing to try despite obstacles or failures. Perseverance is more important than talent when learning a new language. Overcoming. Successfully dealing with and getting past a problem or challenge. Overcoming her fear of speaking English in public was her greatest achievement. Courage. The ability to do something difficult or frightening despite fear. It takes courage to speak English when you are still learning. 5 practical tips. 1. Keep a victory journal where you write one success every day, no matter how small. This builds confidence over time. 2. When you feel like giving up, reread your reason for learning English. Connect your struggle to your purpose. 3. Find a study partner or support group. Shared struggles feel lighter, and shared victories feel greater. 4. Remember, embarrassment is temporary, but the English skills you build will last a lifetime. 5. Celebrate every milestone. When you complete a chapter, a unit, or a semester, reward yourself. Progress deserves recognition.
And that is our episode for today. Thank you for listening and for choosing to invest in yourself. Every minute you spent with us just now is a minute you used to grow. That is not a small thing. That is everything. Before the next episode, here is your challenge. Take one idea, one word, one phrase from today, and use it. Say it out loud. Write it down. Use it in a conversation. That is how language becomes yours. If this episode helped you, share it with a friend, a classmate, a coworker, or anyone who is on their English learning journey. Learning is always stronger when we do it together. And if you are not yet enrolled in a free adult ESL class at your local community college or adult school, today is a great day to sign up. This podcast will be right there beside you every step of the way. Remember, fluency is not a finish line. It is a way of living. And every episode you listen to, every chapter you study, every word you practice, that is your path. Keep walking it. This has been the ESL.Institute podcast, brought to you by Sersea Podcasts, a network of educational podcasts for English learners. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing.